Right, very good morning to you. You're watching Morning Live, and today we have a special crossing that's taking place in Centurion, Valhalla to be exact, and that is actually the location of a little bit of a dispute that's taking place between the residents and a new mosque that's going to be built there. The mayor of Tshwane, Kgosientso Ramokgopa, gave them title deeds, the Muslim community there, to build this mosque, and residents in the area are very unhappy with that, and so there's been a bit of to and froing. The residents are saying that proper procedures haven't been followed, but the Muslim community is saying no, we followed all the steps, and so the building goes ahead. Palesa has been following that story, and we cross to her now, and I think she's going to be chatting to the mayor about the whole issue. So Palesa, take us through the conversation once more.
Thank you very much, Peter. You are right. With me here is the mayor of City of Tshwane, Kgosientso Ramokgopa, who will be responding to the allegations, if I may call them that were made by Mr. Bota earlier on. Mayor, very good morning to you, and thank you very much for your time.
Morning, Palesa, and morning to the viewers of Morning Live.
Thank you very much indeed. First things first, were proper procedures followed?
Well, it's in the nature of how we run government that there must be public participation. By the way, this is nothing unique. We have already donated about 148 sites to different church denominations across the length and breadth of the city. And part of that process requires that there must be public consultations. And once public consultation is concluded, then it gets to be submitted to council for consideration. And in all of these applications, the response has been positive. Remember that what we look at is whether the site is available, one. Secondly, is that what is the demographics of the area. And the third one is that we want to ensure that there's social cohesion, that people of all religious convictions must have places of worship so that we are able to improve the quality of lives in these residential areas. So other people are in denial about the demographic changes. This is a constitutionally entrenched right. We are going to defend that the right of people to worship, including Muslims. There's nothing unique about Muslims. They are part of the broad tapestry of races, ethnic groups that we find in the city of Tshwane, and they will be found in Valhalla, they will be found in all places in the city of Tshwane. We are going to protect their right.
But then, Mayor, they are saying that they were not properly consulted, there were no public participation processes in this whole matter, and yet you're saying that public participation has actually taken place.
Oh, the public participation was the most fierce and robust. Even people nearly came into physical blows. So it has taken place. We have records of that. It was also confirmed in council. The ward councillor submitted her views also. So that has happened. So that's the first lie. The first lie is that there was no public participation. I'm sure we can show you records, we can give you dates. The second one is that people ostensibly raises issues of noise pollution when in fact the Muslim community has said we have modernized, they've moved with the times. There are not going to be loud hailers calling for people to prayer. There will be transmitters in individual houses. So ostensibly is about the noise, but we know that the underlying objection is about the changes that we are seeing in this area. And as a city of Tshwane, we are prepared to defend the rights of everyone and ensure that we build a non-racial society, a society that is not based on any form of prejudice, that everyone, including Muslims, have brought the places of worship, and that's going to happen. I'm more than confident that come a year's time, a mosque will be rising from here, and the people of Valhalla will be very happy.
Now, those opposed to the erection of the mosque went as far as signing a petition. So I want to know, had they perhaps met with the city of Tshwane to voice their concerns?
No. You don't substitute public participation through petitions. You go into a meeting, state what your views are, articulate them, allow the other side to also respond.
So are you saying that they actually went to the public meeting?
Well, I wouldn't know what is the register of the public meeting, but we have called the public meeting well attended. Don't substitute that process and come clandestinely, submit a petition to me, raise your issue in front of the public, and your views will be encountered there. and I'm sure that we'll find a way of resolving it. As far as we are concerned, that process is closed. That's water under the bridge. The mosque is coming up. They must live with that reality. This is what the transformation is about, that the demographics have changed. One of the issues that is coming up is that schools in this area were of a particular language medium of instruction. We are going to insist to the MEC that we must introduce other languages, not to the demise of what languages that exist there, because the demographic has changed. Go to the nearest school there. The majority of kids, they are black, they are Africans. So it's important that we are able to accommodate everyone. These things of racial enclaves is the things of the past. It's not going to be found in the city of Tshwane for as long as the ANC is.
So are you saying that they actually opposed to transformation? Is that what you say?
Yes, that's a big agenda. It's so obvious. It's glaringly obvious that they're opposed to transformation. Tomorrow will come and want to introduce something new, that we must have a soccer field. People will oppose to it that say it must be a rugby field, it must be a cricket oval. It's not going to happen. We're going to accommodate everyone. So we didn't say churches must go away. We've got a number of churches in this area. There's more than 200 Muslim families in this area. They need a place to worship, and that place is the grounds where we are standing, and then we have already given them the rights to do that. So if someone comes lament about the process, I'm sure they can pursue other means. As far as the city is gone, this is closed. I've insisted on the Muslim community. Now we want to see the mosque coming up, and I'll be the first one to come and open the mosque and join them in prayer.
Are you saying there are about 200 families here? Because we spoke to Mr. Buota earlier, who said there are like 40 families in the area.
Yeah, but he's not an authority. I mean, why do you elevate an individual who's
No, we're not elevating anyone. Hence, we have you here as the mayor of the very same place so that you can respond to some of the allegations that he made.
My point of reference will not be Mr. Buota. My point of reference is the community of Valhalla. I serve 3.2 million people who are going to engage with them. So if someone is grimacing as an issue about the transformation in this area, he can follow a different process. We are more than happy that there's a critical mass of the community here that have embraced this, the Muslim community.
Now, quickly, finally, one other issue that he said is that you actually officially handed over the land to the Muslims before the actual expiry date of the appeal.
No, we have handed it over. I don't know what he's talking to, like we do in other areas. This place belongs to the Muslim community. I'm sure before you came here, you asked for permission from them to occupy them because this is their site, and the mosque will be coming up. I'll be one of the first to come and pray when the mosque is open.
So, ke phetho ke tuhu fedile ke a bona.
Ke phetho ke tuhu fedile re tswela pele ka bophelo.
Well, that's the city of Tshwane Mayor Kgosientso Ramokgopa saying that it's done. Nothing is going to change because the land belongs to the Muslim community, and all he wants to see is the erection of the mosque in a year's time. While we're taking a break, Morning Live continues after this. We are hoping to have Mr. Buota back here with Mr. Yusuf Amji just to basically hear what they've got to say, because the other one is saying that they were called ISIS members, and the other one is saying, no, this is not a racially motivated issue. But do stay tuned. We're hoping for them later on.